And now a response from Huawei. William Plummer is the company's vice president for external affairs. Welcome to you.
Thank you.
So you heard the congressman. Let me ask you flat out about this question of espionage and ties to the government. Is your company tied to the government, and has it practiced spying?
No and no. And the committee has not provided any information to suggest otherwise. When this investigation was launched last November, Huawei met with the committee staff in December in Washington. We hosted committee staff in China in February for a day-long visit. We hosted members and staff in Hong Kong with our CEO in May. We received a list of questions from the committee via the Wall Street Journal in June, and we responded in July. We made a witness available for the hearing in September and responded to subsequent questions after that.
Well, let me walk through that, because the report says specifically that the company didn't answer questions about the role of the Communist Party in the company. It didn't provide data or information on previous board of directors that might have past ties. So it is saying, and you just heard the congressman say again, that they don't feel like they got enough information to know whether your company might be a risk.
It's a fair point. In fact, actually, we did give them information in terms of what the Communist Party Committee does within the organization, which is the same that it does in KFC China, or Walmart China, or Cisco China. It's required by Chinese law to allow for the existence of such an entity. It has no interaction with the business whatsoever. This company, two key points. We're a $32 billion company doing business across 150 different markets. 70% of our business is outside of China. Our financing is not from the government. Our financing is from 33 different regional commercial banks across the globe, 23 of which are outside of China. We have over 500 operator customers globally, including the national carriers in virtually every OECD country. The quality and the integrity and the security of our solutions are world-proven. Those facts were willfully ignored by the committee. But more disturbing, whether you're Huawei or Ericsson or Alcatel-Lucent or Nokia, Siemens or Cisco that's building this gear, you're all global companies. You're all building globally. You're all developing, coding, and building in China. There are cyber vulnerabilities, but they're borderless.
Well, so what do you think is going on? You see this one or two Chinese companies being picked out.
In November, when this investigation was launched, a press release was issued. If the committee's intent had been to better secure our networks, then the press release would not have focused on the two companies with a headquarters in China, but rather the 6 companies that are competing for this business globally that all have operations in China and elsewhere.
You're planning to fight this. I mean, is that the argument you're going to make publicly to the American public, publicly to the government? You're planning to fight this?
The report that was issued earlier this week was a book-long version of the press release that was announced last November. From Huawei's perspective, it is an unfortunate political distraction. If the committee has issues, if one government has issues with another government, take them up via diplomatic channels. Don't hold hostage an independent employee-owned company that is world-respected and a leader in its field.
All right, William Plummer of Huawei, thanks so much.